Hello viewers, I'm Manoj Jain. Welcome to Software Yogi YouTube channel. So far we have seen, right, like how to create tables, how to create fields, how to extend table. Okay, so now in today's video we will understand, okay, how to create a view. Okay, so view is nothing but kind of visual representation of one form. Okay, so just for example, uh, we have incident form right here. If you see here, this is the incident form. If you click on this create new, right, so this is one view of incident form. Okay, this is called kind of default view. Okay, now there is one more view available inside ServiceNow which is related to incident form, that is called ESS view, employee self-service view. So if you see here, just go to self-service, right, and here if you click on this incident under this self-service, this incident, and if you click on new button, so you will see here self-service view, right, and so this view contains very limited field, right. If you compare this incident form and this one, this is there are very limited fields available, right, short description and additional comment and very limited fields available here in this view. Okay, so mainly the purpose of view is, suppose I'm the support person, okay, and so definitely I want more information about the information incident so that I can just resolve the incident. Okay, but if suppose I'm a normal end user who just want to complain or register my incident or my issue inside the system, so I don't want these many fields, right, I just want very limited field, short description and something like that. Okay, and I just want to like just check the state of my incident. Okay, whether it is currently it is in which state or something like that. Okay, so this is the purpose of view. Okay, so based on user, or based on, I would say, uh, let's say suppose you are a normal end user, so if once you log in inside the system and if you click on this create new, right, this incident and create new, so you will see this type of look and feel of incident form. Okay, same way if you are a resolver, you are a support person, and when you log in inside the ServiceNow system, so you will see incident form in this particular way so that you can resolve the incident. Okay, so a view is nothing but just visual representation of one form. Okay, so what you can do in the backend, see, definitely if you insert record from this default view or this self-service view, in the backend data will insert inside the incident table only. Okay, so backend table will not change. This is just a kind of UI change, or look and feel will be changed. Okay, inside view. Okay, so now what we will see, we'll understand how to create a new view. Okay, and where we can use that new view. So let's start. So this is our custom table, right, this demo custom table. Okay, and if you see, when you open this form, so you will see this view. So this is a default view. So by default, whenever you will create a table and or associated form, right, so by default ServiceNow will give you the default view. Now it's up to you, you can create n number of different view for same table or same form. Okay, based on your business requirement. Okay, so now I'm just showing you how to create a new view. So you can do one thing, configure form layout. This is one way. Okay, so the currently whatever you are seeing, this is a default view. Okay, so now here you can see view name. This is one field. So view name currently only default view available. Okay, so now you have to click on new. Okay, so now you can here give you the new view name. Let's say suppose I am giving and underscore user. This is my new view name. Okay, just click on OK. So now if you see here, this is my default view, and if I want to modify my end user view, so I can select. Okay, so what I am doing, I don't want these many fields inside the my end user view. Okay, you can see currently view name is selected as end user view. So whatever modification you will do, it will happen in the end user view. It will not impact the default view. Okay, so now what you can do, just I want to just let's say suppose keep the number and short description field here. Rest other fields I'm just removing from this view. Just a minute. Okay, so select again end user and remove this one till here. Remove this, remove this one, keep this journal or just remove that as well, remove this. So only I want two fields here in this new view, and save this. Sorry, I changed the default view, so just a minute. Again, form layout, because I don't want change in the default view. I want to change the my new view. Okay, so just bring these fields back. Okay, right, so these are my fields available in the default view. So let's save this. Right now I want to customize my end user view. So you have to see here, right, default view selected, so whatever change you will do, it will happen in the default view. If you want to make the changes in the new view, so you have to select the end user view first here, and then what you can do, you can remove field as per your requirement. So just remove these fields and save. Okay, so now my new view available in the system, right? So now how we can apply that particular view? Okay, so just for testing purpose, what you can do, you can just see it here. Currently inside this view, it is default view selected. If you just click on this end user, so you'll see only two fields available here. Okay, number and short description, right? So but in actual case, how you will apply this new view, so I will show you. Just a minute, let me change this to again default view. Okay, so what you can do, let's say suppose I want to create one module here. Okay, we have already discussed how to create this module, one new module. So let's say I'm creating new module under system definition module. I'm creating new, and title is suppose end user view. Okay, and application menu is my demo custom table. I don't want to create new application menu. Okay, so that is okay, and in the hint you can give, this is and underscore user view. Okay, and visibility, so what you can do, you can just apply some kind of role here. Okay, so let's say suppose if I don't have any, or I have end user role type of thing, okay, or so only that particular role user can see this module. Okay, so if suppose I am an end user, I have that role associated with me, right? So what I will do, I can see that particular module, and when I will click on that module, so it will open the demo custom table form in a end user view. Correct. Same way, suppose demo custom table default view, okay, I want only, let's say, support person or ITL user can view. So in that case, what I can do, I can mention the ITL role there in the default view. Okay, so let's do one thing. So this is end user view. Visibility, I am not mentioning anything as of now. So here in the link type, you can just select the list of record, and table, you can select demo custom table, right? And view name here you can give. So actual view name you can see from here. If you type view, so this is the table system, under system UI application menu, views module there. So whatever views created in the service now, those views listed here in this table. Okay, so if you want to delete the view, you have to delete it from here. Okay, so now here you can search, let's say suppose, and underscore user. So you can see this is our view available here. Okay, so now same view you have to mention here. So just do it and submit it. Okay, so now if you see here, demo custom table, right? So currently only one module available, and if you click on this module, it will open the default view. Okay, so if you refresh, because I have created the one new module under this application menu, so you can see now if you select on demo custom table, you can see another module available, end user view, and just if you click on this, it will, you can see in the beside the form name demo custom table, you can see end user view. If you click on this demo, this record, so you will see end user view, only number and short description available. Correct. And same way, if you click on this demo custom table, and if you click on this record, so it will show you all the fields. This is default view. So by this way, you can create multiple views of one form as per your business requirement. So same, just now I have mentioned how to create view. Okay, how you can apply one view. So what you can do currently, because I have not applied any role here, right? So that's why you are able to see both the modules. So what you can do, you can just apply some kind of role, so that only particular role of user, they can see the end user view, only the other set of users who they can see the demo custom table type of view or default view. So you can click on this and you can apply some role here in the visibility section. So based on that, you can apply view, apply role and associated with the module. So if I have the role, I can see that module. If I don't have that role, I will not able to see that particular module. Okay. So, and if you want to delete the view, so what you have to do, as I mentioned, you have to open the system UI, right? And under system UI, you will see the views. Okay. So what you can do, you can just search your view and underscore user, and you can select and you can delete this way. Okay. So this is the way you can create the your new view, and you can customize the way. If you want to, let's say suppose add a couple of more fields here, so what you can do, the same method you can follow, open the form. So demo custom table, open this record, configure form layout, Okay, so this is, you can see currently default view selected. Okay, select the end user view, add, let's say suppose city here, save this. So now you'll see the third field in the view. You can see here, click on this, you can see third field. Okay, the other way is what you can do. I think if you open this form in a design mode, open this, record, and what you have to do, configure form design. Right, and here you can see the, this is the form, this is the default view, and these are the field available in the default view. So now if you want to add or remove field from here, so you have to select the end user view. You can see only 3 fields available. Okay, if you want to, let's say suppose add this journal field again inside this, so you have to add it here and just save this. So this is one more way to customize the view. Okay, now if you see here, if you click on end user view, okay, and just click on this, so you will see the fourth field. If you see, this is journal one, test, save this, you'll see the journal entry here. Okay, so these are the methods by which you can create a new view, you can customize the view. Okay, so do one thing, just practice in your personal instance, create your own view for your custom table. Okay, and just associate the view with modules. Okay, and just kind of restrict the accessibility of that module with the help of role, and just mention your questions in the comment box if you have any question related to the views or any other thing. Okay, definitely I will help you. So thank you very much, thanks for your time. That's all for this video. Okay, we'll meet again with some new topic in our next video. Thank you.